Wait, that seems crazy. 5 years ago?
Holy moly.
What? Oh, what's your phone? I'm like, oh, it's Little Nugget.
Oh, the teleprompter is up. Hello.
As soon as I brought that all up to my condo, I got a text. What a week.
So much for it being aesthetic. I spilled.
Iced coffee stole the move even when it's cold out. I'm just hiding from the sun. It's very intense. Hello, good day. It is Monday, a new week. Another week. This maybe isn't my best beginning, but welcome back to the vlog. We're hunched down on the floor in my living room right now. Very exciting afternoon though. I just got a delivery and I've been waiting for this delivery. Now I have to say, I was very excited about this delivery and I did open it up. So this isn't a live unboxing. I opened it up and I looked through it quickly. I haven't tried anything on other than what I'm wearing. I'll get to that in a second. But honestly, I am so happy and excited, and these types of clothes are just not only my favorite colors, my favorite qualities, feelings. I cannot say enough good things. Let me jump to the chase here. I've actually partnered up with Everlane for this part of the video. I'm sure you've seen me talk about Everlane clothing before, and that's because I wear them all the time and I love their brand. Everlane really is timeless and sophisticated pieces, but they have amazing things like for work from home. You know, I love me a cozy, comfy outfit. Then they also have amazing wardrobe staples as well. There's a really great range, and for the quality you get with it, it's all at a really great price point. So I love talking about Everlane, so I'm super excited to share with you some of their new fall winter collection and just some new pieces that I know I'll be living in this season. This was literally sitting at the top of the box as soon as I opened it and I put it on. It's so comfy, it's so cute, and I already know this one is gonna be a staple. I am gonna preface, you will see a bit of a theme. I feel like, well, I kind of went through my closet last week and did a little bit of like a clean out. It's very evident what I gravitate towards, what my color preferences are. I normally always go for neutral tones, but I do love wearing like a cream, an oatmeal, or a beige kind of shirt, and majority of my closet falls in this category, which the only problem arises when I eat food because I am a bit of a messy eater, so gotta be very conscious about not getting makeup stains or spilling food. But other than that, these are my colors that I love to wear. So I wanna walk you through, and I'll also include some insert shots as I try them on as well so that we can see how they fit. But they really have some great new arrivals. I was having so much fun looking on their website. So let's just go through it all. Let me walk you through and do a little fall winter haul, if you will. Okay, so starting off at the top of the pile, I've got this little sweater here, which I think I might be the most excited about. I'll make sure to put all the items in the description box in the right order so that we can kind of follow along and check it out. But I'm gonna get actually up close for this one. It's kind of like this waffle texture. It's a super soft material, and it's got like the little buttons and the little half kind of fold down there. But I thought this would look so good tucked in with a light pair of jeans and just like a really cozy and warm staple. I feel like going with basic pieces is normally my preference, and I kind of like to jazz it up with, you know, jewelry and layer it with fun jackets, but I like them to be pretty simple, kind of classic pieces, which is why I love Everlane so much. Next up, speaking of staples, this is another, you know, winter kind of classic, a good old turtleneck. I would say this is about a medium thickness. It's got that amazing kind of rib detailing, but again, just a really great kind of layering piece. But yeah, it's just a very great long sleeve staple. Now next up, I've been in a huge cardigan phase of my life, and I can't stop wearing cardigans, and I'm seeing them absolutely everywhere. So I ended up picking up this one. What I really liked about this is that I wouldn't necessarily say it's a crop style, but it's kind of a little smidge shorter than usual, which is actually like my perfect length. I don't like when cardigans are too long and cover my butt, so I like to kind of hit right at the waistband of my pants. And this is a nice chunky kind of like cable knit kind of feeling. So again, pretty versatile in the sense that you could either layer it with like a cute little like tank top or a little bralette, or you could kind of layer it even with like a turtleneck and do something kind of cool. On the Everlane site, they did have a few different types of cardigans. I specifically like this one though because it had different colored buttons, and I find that it just kind of makes it pop a bit more, and I like the fact that they stand out. Okay, next up, this was very much so in the same spirit as this cardigan, but this is more of like a lightweight, less of a moment, just more of like an understated version of it. It's again that kind of like half button up, which I just feel like that style is super in. What I did like about this one in particular is that it had quite like ballooned and bubbled arms. They kind of tapered at the, I was gonna call call this the ankle. That's not an ankle. At the wrist. And this just feels like a blanket that I want to wrap myself in. That's what I can't get over, how insanely beautiful the materials always are with Everlane. I'm always impressed, and always, like, you know how when you are shopping online and you kind of imagine what it's gonna look and feel like? Honestly, with Everlane, it always ends up arriving and it is more high quality and feels even better than I expected. And that's definitely a win in the modern day and age of online shopping. So Everlane, thank you for never disappointing. And then this is the final sweater that I got here. There are a few accessories, which something about accessories I always just get so excited about. If I'm ever online shopping, I don't know about you guys, the first place I always go to is accessories, like shoes, bags, hats, things like that. I can't help it, it's just my user behavior and I always just go there first. This is just another kind of black turtleneck. Again, more of that medium weight. It's not too heavy of a sweater, which I like. It almost has a little bit of like that waffle texture. It's much more textured than the shirt I just showed you. Actually, this is almost like the perfect example. This one here is the lightest and with the least amount of texture. This final one is like the medium in the middle, and then this chunky black cardigan is the thickest and the heaviest. So kind of goes from like lightest to heaviest there. And then again, this is just something that looks very effortless but put together. You can just throw it on, put on a pair of jeans. That's been very much so, I mean, that's always kind of been my style. Very casual. I love to pair things with denim and just something that feels easy and cozy, and I thought this would be a perfect addition. So those are all of my picks for sweaters. Oh, well, I didn't even talk about this. The one that I'm wearing. As soon as I saw this sitting on top, I was like, you know what? I could wear a fresh sweater for this video. This one came in a few different colors, and I feel like this like halfway zip up is very much so a trend right now. Again, went with my classic kind of off-white cream color. So I ordered a size large in this one because I wanted it to kind of have this like slouchy, slightly more oversized feel. And this one's so comfortable. Again, not too heavy, like I'm about a medium weight, I would say, which you guys are probably like, Jaclyn, why are you weighing each sweater? As someone who overheats quite a bit, and I mean, like any other Canadian out there, I'm sure will know what I'm talking about, or anyone else who experiences like all 4 seasons. There's nothing more uncomfortable in the winter season. I mean, not that we're necessarily doing this right now, but say you're outside, you're bundled up, you're layered up, and then you're going into like a shopping mall, or you're just going inside and you have all your layers on, and then immediately, because you're not outside in -degree weather, you just start sweating, and then you're hot, and then you're uncomfortable, and you're like carrying a bag, and you're just like, I just hate that feeling, and I get so like overwhelmed, which is why I'm all about layering. So then that way, if you get a little hot, you know what, just remove the sweater, remove the scarf, or whatever it is. Okay, speaking of winter, I actually wanted to kind of refresh my toque collection. For any, again, non-Canadian out there, a toque is kind of like, I think you guys all call them beanies, but it's a toque. Like, I mean, same thing, right? I was actually reading the reviews online, and so many people were raving about these beanies in particular, so I ended up picking up one of their classic ones, and then they also have a newer style as well. And I got this one in the shade Oatmeal. So I guess, you know what, should I take this off? Yeah, I'll show you guys right now. So you can pop this. There we go. So there's obviously a few different ways you can wear this. You can obviously not roll it up and have a little bit of room. Or what you can do is, of course, do the classic roll up like this. Feels really good. You guys know I have a very large head, but again, nice and stretchy. So warm too. Now these two I'm very excited about. This looks so good on the model, and I was like, is this one of those things that I'm just imagining that I'm the model? So I'm like, oh, I want to get that. It looks so good on her, but really the model just looks good. And that was this hat, because I normally would never pick a brown hat because obviously I have brown hair, so I don't know, sometimes I do like a bit of contrast up there, but the model also had brown hair, so I was like, you know what, model, you are inspiring me. And this one, obviously, besides being visually different from the last beanie, you can see that this one has more of like the waffle texture, whereas this is just like the regular ribbed texture. But also on the inside of this, it has like a different lining. So the inside of the original beanie is the exact same as the outside, whereas this one has a smoother, kind of like thicker feeling to it. I'll try it on and show you. So there we go, there's a little beanie. I'm actually super into it, even with my brown hair. I don't think it gets lost too much. And yeah, it's just super like cozy and cute, and I just like it. I feel cute in a little hat like this. Like it makes me go, Now, because clearly I have a hat obsession, I ended up picking up the waffle one in another color. This one here is in a white color. Now, this is my reasoning why I got the same thing in 2 different colors, because you're probably like, Jaclyn, did you really need both? I think I did, and hear me out. So I was imagining, because obviously if I'm wearing foundation or bronzer, a hat kind of, you know, hits the forehead, and I didn't want to dirty up a white one if this was gonna be like my everyday beanie. So I was thinking on days where I'm wearing makeup, I can go with the darker hat, so so that way if any makeup by chance happens to get on it, you can kind of get away with it on the darker hat. But I'm thinking on my no makeup days, things where I want to wear a white hat and not have to worry about getting makeup stains on it, I could opt for this one. I don't know if I should put this one on right now. I think I'm gonna dirty it up if I do this. I don't want to do it. So I'm just going to go like this. Can you imagine the white beanie on my head? Anyways, very excited about this waffle beanie in particular. Just think they're so cute. Okay, and the last few things that I have here are more backpacks and some travel stuff. Just because I had never tried any of the bags from Everlane before, so I thought I'd give it a go. And at my core, I'm sure you know, maybe can get the energy from me, but also I'm sure I've talked about it before. I am such a backpack person, and I'm someone, I don't have a car, so I'm often like on the go, biking places, taking transit, going on the subway, and I'm putting all of my items, whether it's camera gear, filming equipment, things like that, I'm often just like lugging it with me. So I find backpacks to be a very practical everyday bag, especially if I'm carrying more things. Now the backpack that I've been using is the same backpack that I literally bought when I went to college for makeup school, which, oh my God, was 5 years ago. Wait, that seems crazy. 5 years ago? Yeah. So if you could only imagine, I am quite overdue for a new backpack. That one I have used and loved the life out of it, but I figured it was time for a new one. So I saw this backpack on the Everlane site and I just immediately fell in love. I love how modern and clean and simple the design of the backpack is. And again, on top of that, this had really great reviews, so I'm very excited for it. So I'll give you like a quick little backpack tour. So basically you have a zip part up here. So I imagine like convenient things that you would want quickly can go in there. It has a little magnetic closure, but that makes it very easy to effortlessly just whoop. Once we get inside, there's obviously a couple different pouches in there. The laptop will fit really great. And then there's another zippered part at the front. So this really is a great size backpack. I feel like it's the perfect size, and I have a feeling because it is like this canvas kind of material that it will, one, not only wipe down, but wear really good, but also be able to fit a lot of things inside. Oh, wow, I did not even notice this. There is another. Oh my goodness. Maybe that's where you can put your laptop. Oh, that makes sense. The design is chef's kiss. So I was so excited about that backpack that I decided that I should also pick it up in black. Again, I'm such a backpack person and I'm using them all the time, and I figured black would also get put to good use. So it's the exact same design, just in a solid black color. Oh, and the color of this specific backpack is actually called Warm Quartz. Now, sticking to that Warm Quartz color scheme, I also saw that they had a couple other like weekender bags as well. And it got me thinking that I don't really have a good like overnight bag. And I thought it would just be nice if I kind of got like a whole set that kind of matched together. So let me walk you through these items here. So this is their weekender bag, and this is a really, really great size. I am loving it. It is absolutely huge inside. Again, super thoughtful with how they've designed it because they have the laptop compartment, which has like a bit of padding as well to protect it. There's a water bottle holder in there, a zipped compartment. There's even more zipped compartments on the outsides as well, and like the open pocket. So just seems very practical and very like user-friendly and convenient. So I think that this will be a great bag. Also, I was kind of thinking too, for like an on-set bag. There's so many times if I'm, going on set or doing a work project and I need to bring my own hair and makeup or, a change of clothes, things like that. Having a good bag to kind of store everything in, it just kind of makes sense. So I figured this will be that bag in my life. So very excited for the weekender bag. And then while I saw that, it also recommended this carry-all kind of catch-all case. And I was like, well, you know what? We might as well go and get everything coordinated. So I ended up picking this up in the Warm Quartz color as well. And this is just kind of like a toiletry bag. Obviously you could put whatever you want in there, but there's little pouches on the side. And I really just love that they kind of all coordinate and go together. And it just feels very like high-end and elegant. And I'm super excited to use these. So truly, this delivery was not a bad way to start my day. I'm so excited this came, and I'm so excited to just wear all these new pieces. Huge thanks again to Everlane for partnering on this part of the vlog. Let me know down below in the comments if you've tried out anything from Everlane before. If you haven't, I think you're really gonna love it. Definitely worth checking out. But yeah, I truly just have fallen in love with this brand so much. And these are really just kind of like those staples that I feel like I'll have in my closet forever. Ooh, I'm so excited now to just like hang them all in my closet. My building genuinely must hate me. This is just one delivery for tomorrow. We have a little shoot happening. I will explain everything. I'm so excited. I did not expect all of this to be arriving. LOL. Hello, hello. So today has been a very busy day. It's like 8 o'clock now and I'm finally just starting to decompress. I was literally busy since like 8 a.m. this morning with different meetings and phone calls, and I had to send in some concepts for approval, and I had a couple of videos that I had to just skim over, upload, make all the thumbnails, do all that kind of boring back end stuff. But it was a long day, but was good. I got pretty much everything done that I needed to. But today was a bit busier because I'm prepping for a shoot that's tomorrow with Shoppers Drug Mart. We're having a crew member come here to my house to help shoot it. They're gonna be in full PPE and in a mask and doing everything safely. And this is gonna be really interesting and probably really interesting to look back on. A few weeks ago, I did my first kind of photo shoot back during COVID, and everyone took precautions and it was outdoor and super small crew. But now it's a little different because we're doing it indoor at my house. So it's gonna be a little different, and it's so interesting because, I mean, I still don't even fully understand how it's all happening, but basically super early tomorrow morning, a technical crew member is gonna come, obviously masked and everything, and set everything up. I'm gonna be live streaming and like basically FaceTiming the director and their whole team that are at separate locations. And it's gonna be like a virtual shoot in the sense that he's gonna be directing me virtually. He's gonna have a live feed of what the camera setups are and what the shots are looking like. So he's gonna direct me even though he's not here. Anyways, so it's definitely very interesting, and that's one thing. I mean, it's been very, I mean, minus all of the tragedy and the horrible things that this time has brought, it definitely has been very interesting to see how innovative companies and brands and things that typically are done IRL, how people pivot and make it work during these times. So yeah, I'm actually very like intrigued to see how everything happens. So it's gonna be pretty cool. It's actually with Shoppers Drug Mart, and I've been working with Shoppers Drug Mart, you know, for the last like year and a bit. And I genuinely feel so lucky to work with them because I don't know, something about Shoppers in particular. Like, I grew up in a super small town and we didn't have like a Sephora or a mall in my town or anything like that, but we had a Shoppers Drug Mart. And when I started getting into makeup, obviously I would go to the drugstore and, you know, I would be in Shoppers and I would have so much fun like picking out a new mascara. I don't know, I just remember like being so starry-eyed going in those aisles as a kid, and I would watch beauty gurus back in the day and I would learn about the new like lip butter, and then I'd go to the store and like see it, and it was very exciting to me and very much at the beginning of like my interest in getting into makeup and even nail polishes, I remember. So I don't know, something about it is like very crazy, and I think my regular day-to-day is always very like busy and go, and it's very rare that I get to kind of look back or digest what I've done. It's always just kind of moving forward onto the next thing. And although I do like that, and I think sometimes I forget to kind of stop and be like, oh damn, this is kind of crazy. Like, if you were to tell little 12-year-old Jaclyn when I was just like dying to go into the Shoppers and just like look at products, not even buy anything, if you ever told younger me that I would be working with Shoppers Drug Mart and doing a holiday campaign with them and shooting a video with them and being like their skincare expert or their makeup artist expert and just all of these things, it's really crazy. And sometimes I just don't think it like hits me properly. Anyways, I'm very excited. It's gonna be super fun. And it was really nice because I got to be involved and kind of help write the script for this as well. And again, it's so, I don't know, I'm like speechless right now. Like, what I do right now and what I get to call my job is literally my dream job. And I didn't even know a job like this could exist. And obviously, like, working in the digital world, getting to make YouTube videos, like, that's all very new. And when I was younger, that wasn't even really properly a thing. But it's so funny because I grew up, and I actually grew up as a child actor. I don't know if a lot of you guys know that, but I was in the acting industry ever since I was like 6 years old, and I was so obsessed with it, and I very much so still love that entire industry, and I'm so grateful for all the different experiences I've had growing up. And I got to work on a kids TV show when I was younger for a few years, and that was like the best experience ever. Growing up, my goal was to always be an actress and like a traditional film and TV actress, right? And I spent so many years, you know, driving to and from Toronto because I didn't live in the city at the time, and taking all these acting classes and, you know, going through the process and doing random little movies or commercials here and there and all these fun little crazy experiences. And I guess now in hindsight, they all just kind of really added on to my tool belt of like skills. And very much so at that time, the only path I saw and the only like dream that I had was to be a working actor, right? And then I got into the world of YouTube, and YouTube became a thing, and I kind of discovered the world of beauty. And then I remember I was like, oh my gosh, I want to make a YouTube video. And I always thought that was just gonna be like a fun thing. Like, I knew it could kind of be a job. It was at the time when like Bethany Moda was doing like an Aeropostale clothing line. So I knew there was something special about the digital world and the influence that these YouTubers had at that time. But the industry was so new, and I never really imagined that could kind of become a job. But I always knew I was like so amazed with making videos, and I used to make videos all the time as a kid. I had this like tiny little PowerShot Canon, and I would edit on iMovie, and always for all my school projects I would do videos, and I was obsessed with making videos as a kid. So it's so funny looking back. It's like, oh, what I'm doing now makes the perfect sense. Like, of course this is what I'm doing. But at the time I felt so particularly lost, even as like a teenager, like when I was 14, 15, 16. I honestly felt so hopeless for the future, and I didn't know, like I wasn't booking the acting roles that I wanted at that time. And I was like, okay, well, if it's not that, then what am I gonna do? Like I had defined myself by that my entire life. And I guess in some ways, although I wouldn't say I felt like a failure, I definitely felt just kind of hopeless, and I didn't know how to kind of regain control, because a lot of that industry is, you know, putting forth your best effort, but there's so many other factors that can be why you don't get a role, or why you get put on hold and then let go, or then you book a role and then you get recast. Like all of these crazy things can happen in that world, and it just kind of felt like it was out of my control, and I just didn't know what my life was gonna be. And I remember telling myself once I got out of high school, I was like, as soon as I get out, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel and I'm gonna make videos. And at that time it was still kind of like, this is back in 2014, so it was still like a weird thing to do, whereas now, like, who doesn't make YouTube videos, or who doesn't do TikTok, or all these things, right? And I remember just being so excited by the idea of YouTube, but again, I still just never thought that it would lead to all of the amazing, incredible things and literally turn my life into truly what I've always dreamed of, which that sounds like so cheesy to say, but it is so true. And now I feel so blessed that I get to, you know, make these videos. I get to connect with so many of you, and I like talk to so many of you guys on DM, and just, it really feels like have so many internet friends, but it's true. And I get to be creative, and I get to do makeup looks online, and I get to host things, and it's led to so many other opportunities, you know, working with Much Music and MTV Canada, and doing interviews with my, you know, favorite celebs and musicians and things like that. And then I get to partner with all of these brands that I would have dreamed of working with. Like the fact that I get to work with CoverGirl is like mind-blowing to me, because when I was younger, I used to grow up and I used to literally say to my mom, like, I want to be that girl in that commercial one day. And sure, it's not the exact same thing. It's not those like amazing, like high budget, crazy commercials like that, but it's just like a new interpretation of it, whether I'm doing a social campaign with them or a tiny snippet for social shot by their team. And it's just so crazy. And it's like, it's moments like this where I just got a bunch of stuff delivered, which I'll show you guys in a second, from the Shoppers team, things to prep for the Shoppers shoot. And it's just so crazy that the Shoppers team is coming to my condo tomorrow, and we're shooting a whole campaign for them and doing this whole video. And I not only get to help kind of write the scripts and guide the direction of the videos, I get to pick my favorite products, I get to be myself on camera. It's so mind-blowing. It's truly the perfect combination of everything I could have ever dreamed of. And I'm honestly just kind of having one of those moments tonight where I think it's all just hitting me. And you guys know, like, I do my gratefulness journals every day. I try to stay present and I guess excitable. I feel like that's something that I've never wanted to kind of lose that spark, being super excitable. And it's almost, I think, like a childlike quality of me. Like, I'm very excitable, and I genuinely do, though. I get so excited by all these little types of things, and I don't ever want to lose that spark, because like, how blessed am I, and how blessed, like, it kind of sounds like, I don't know, cheesy, but I really just do feel so lucky. And I guess the reason I got into this whole rant is, I guess, a huge thank you to everyone watching, because without y'all watching, none of this would be possible. So I do feel very lucky. I just want you all to know that I recognize how insane all of this is, and I feel so, so grateful and just so lucky. Like, how out of everyone on the planet, like, I'm self-aware enough to know that there are so many incredible people that could be given these opportunities, that are just as qualified, that are just as talented, or whatever these things are. Sure, I can recognize that I put hard work into things, and that's part of it, but also a huge majority of it is luck and timing. And I really just feel so thankful. I really do. Anyways, the whole reason I was gonna get on here was to actually show you what they delivered, because I was not expecting it. The team had messaged me. They're like, hey, we're dropping some stuff off now. And I thought it was just gonna be some fresh products. So they're clean, fresh, new products for the video. But instead, I got all of this stuff delivered, which don't really know why there was a bunch of Christmas decorations. Also, why is this the size of, it's even bigger than a basketball. It is a massive decoration. So I don't know, maybe they're just gonna decorate my house. I honestly don't even know where we're specifically shooting. There's a lot of Christmas decor in here though. So that'll be fun, very festive. I think these are two giant glass, maybe they're giant glass vases, but I'm anticipating that they're gonna put all these little ornaments in there. That makes sense. And now from what I've been told, it's just one crew member coming to my house, but we have a bunch of snacks. We got a bunch of candy and chips and granola bars.
flowers. I guess this is our little makeshift craft truck. Wow, there's a ton of snacks for just the two of us, but thank you. I appreciate that. Again, a plethora of Gatorades, a whole thing of water, and then these are the fresh brand new products which we'll be demoing and using for the video. So yeah, basically, I mean, call this little 600 square foot apartment a studio because we're making a makeshift studio tomorrow and I'm very excited about it. Oh, I forgot to show you my flowers. They also sent along these flowers, which I think are also a prop for the video, but I'm gonna tell myself that these are just a lovely gift because they wanted to get me flowers. They're gorgeous roses though. Oh my God, wow, these are huge flowers. So I'm gonna actually take those out of the packaging and put those in some water. Oh my God, these roses, like that's even a large rose there. Oh, are these not roses? Oh, or are those roses? I think they're just more bloomed. I don't know. Yeah, that's definitely a rose, right? They're just jumbo. Like that's the biggest rose I've ever seen.
Anyways, that was all fun and dandy. And as soon as I brought that all up to my condo, I got a text from a random number. Let me read this to you. This is actually really funny. So I get a random iMessage that says, "Your cake's left at front desk. Please pick up. Thanks." So I'm like, wait, what? I'm not expecting a cake. I didn't order a cake. And it wasn't from like a delivery service kind of number. It was just like someone's like iMessage, like I said. So I was like confused. So I said, "Cakes? Question mark. Who is it from, may I ask?" with a little smiley face. And they said, "We're just a driver." And then the next message says, "There might be a card inside." Next message, "It's for Jaclyn." So I was like, oh, okay, this is just like a delivery service, I guess. But again, was not expecting a cake and didn't think I'd be, receiving a cake. So I said, oh, okay, fun. Lol, wasn't expecting a cake, but I'll go find out. And then I said, yeah, that's me. Thank you so much. And then they just send a message, "Smash cake." So I'm like, smash cake? Okay, what's a smash cake? And at this point, I'm like, okay, is there anyone, like, who would be sending me a cake? Like, and normally if brands are kind enough to send along any gifts or cakes or deliveries, they'll normally flag, especially if it's something that's perishable like food. So again, I was just kind of like, oh, that's a little weird that no one flagged a cake is arriving.
And then I get even more confused. And I'm like, oh, it's just straight up like a cake in a bag. And it's clearly made by this smash cake company, but I don't know who those people are. And I don't know how they would have my, personal address and name. So I was like, okay, this must be from a brand of some sorts. Like, again, I don't know who sent it because there's no name on it or anything. But then the more I'm looking, it looks like there's something written on the cake. So I figured we would kind of discover together who the heck this is from. I was not gonna lie, the first like 15 minutes, I was a little freaked out. I'm like, okay, wait, who's sending me a cake / who is this / how do they know where I live? Oh, this has a VS on top. Wait, is this from Victoria's Secret? Oh my God. Is this a giant piece of chocolate or is it cake? If I'm your first smash cake, here are some things you should know about me. My shell is made of chocolate. I need to be stored in a cool, dry area out of direct sunlight. I bring with me a mallet and I'm filled with delicious goodies. That's so funny. Wait, oh my goodness. I've never done one of these before, but I think I just kind of, oh my God. Ah, this is, oh, baby. What is going on in here? Unlock your VS Holiday PJ Party itinerary in this flash drive. Wait, there's a flash drive in the cake? Wait, what? Oh my God, there's so many goodies. Did you guys know that Sour Patch Kids are vegan? Oh, actually, wait, I think these are filled with vegan goodies. I'm pretty sure Skittles and Jolly Ranchers are vegan. Oh my God, wait, this is so cool. That's so nice. What the heck? That was actually 10 times harder to break through. This is some thick chocolate. I don't mind if I do. Thanks, that was super fun. Wait, look what I just found. It says vegan candy included inside. I was gonna say, all the candies just happen to be vegan. Was that intentional? What the heck? That is so nice. Huge shout out, y'all. Oh my goodness. See, that is just so thoughtful. I'm obsessed. So if y'all didn't know, Swedish Fish, Sour Patch Kids, Jolly Ranchers, Skittles, Nerds, all vegan candy. Cute. Cannot get over how giant these are. They're stunning. Welcome to Jaclyn Craft Services. Here is our lunch and snack menu for tomorrow on set. Very extensive collection. Tried to lay it out nicely. Gatorades are in the fridge. This is just, it's too good. Epic. Y'all know I love me my made good bars. Good choice. Whoever on the shoppers team picked these out. Thank you. Actually, speaking of vegan candy, these are also both vegan. The Maynard's brand is really great because they don't use gelatin, so you a real one. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock. Officially time to memorize my script for tomorrow. So all of the red is my lines.
which this seems daunting when you scroll through it like this. I feel good about it though. The reality is it's not all gonna be in one take. So as long as I can go blurb by blurb. Next up, I've got a cleanser here. Now this is the Clinique Liquid Facial Show. Look at the state of my house right now. Look at the amount of snacks we have. That is too funny. This is the most insane setup right now. We're definitely turning this little place into a little studio. If only this was my lighting all the time. So I'm gonna show you. It's really cool. We have the director and the producer and the whole team on a Microsoft Teams. So I'm virtually getting directed. I don't know what's happening. So that's how I see the director. Oh, this lighting is so good. This one? Do you want me to put it on and show you what it looks like? And my pants are never gonna be in frame, right? Okay. So I will stay in my sweatpants on the bottom. Oh, the teleprompter is up. Hello. Yeah, this is very, very high scale. My vlog is gonna love this. The light is coming in. This is always my struggle when I film. This is my lovely makeshift sink. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll see you later. Hello, is my mic on? My house is back to normal. I probably just got the best vacuum of my life. Literally every single furniture piece other than my bed was moved. We got the shot, it went really good. Huge shout out to the team. Everyone was so lovely and kind, and all I've had was a granola bar today. It's 3:05, so I'm scarfing down some of my lunch. I was supposed to be at Tori's literally now. We have to film the podcast today, and we have to do it before we lose light. And I don't even have makeup on, like I'm not even ready to like film. So I'm gonna scarf down some food, race over there somehow, film the podcast. This was a crazy morning. Honestly, we had so much gear in such a small place. We probably should have shot that in a studio, but we made it work. Thank God it was a like remote shoot, and the director and the producer and all of them were just on like a Zoom call, because people would have not physically been able to fit in here. Oh my God. Okay, I need to get going. Look, it's like when you have an iPhone with the...
Oh, like a fresh pack.
Wait, are you sure you don't want to do this? This is an honor.
I don't care about it at all.
Bro, how have you never seen...
You know, it's like the Spy Kids microwave.
I know, because it comes out like that. Bro, this is such an honor.
Now you messed it up because you...
How did I mess it up? I didn't even...
And then...
Hey.
Oh, it's kind of dirty. Whoa.
And then they would put like the paper in that said cheeseburger, and then it turned into a cheeseburger.
And then you go deep, 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 deep.
Wow.
Power level up,
Tori,
baby.
I love it. Well, I made it here. The last you saw of me, I scarfed down a salad, threw on some makeup. It's actually in real life, like not a good makeup, but it'll look fine on camera. Very like powder heavy. But this was a 15-minute makeup tour. You know that's not normally.
No, that's definitely not how you typically go.
I did it for you, and I was only 5 minutes late.
I'm proud.
I said 4 o'clock, and I was here at 4:05.
It's very unlike you.
And I just knew I had a mission. We were fighting the gorgeous light that we're gonna lose because it sunsets at 4 o'clock these days. And then we're shooting potty. Where have you been?
Go there right now.
Go subscribe to Potty Talk Podcast
Listen
as well.
to the latest episode that will be live.
Yeah.
By
this
the
is how
time
I
this comes
always
live.
explain our podcast. We talk a lot, but we say nothing.
No, that's a terrible way to pitch it.
But it is. I can own that. It's just us just gabbing.
I guess, but there's lots of value in my opinion. No, my biggest thing to Jaclyn when we were pitching what this was, we said it's gotta be somewhat educational. Oh, we're
and
getting
I
a
said
business call.
Absolutely not
Business
educational.
call.
Okay, bye. I'm kind of this whole morning when I was doing my makeup, I was like debating how much I should say about today, because I mean I feel like I basically hinted it enough. I have some sort of merch coming out later this month, and I am so excited. It was a very important process to me. I wanted to do it right. I wanted it made here in Canada. I wanted to be able to go into the factory, touch the materials, say, hey, I don't like this color thread. I wanted to make the labels that go inside of it all myself and send them along. And I really wanted to find a team that didn't just want me to like slap my name on a preset product. Like I fully wanted to be involved with every step of the way. And it's just been taking up so much time, but in a good way. And it's getting to the point where I finally have some samples and we have some more finishing touches to do. So I'm going to go into the manufacturing place today and take one look over. I have to pick the embroidery color. They were going to try to do it for me. I was like, no, I'm very picky. I want to come in and like see it in real life. They were like FaceTiming me. I'm like, no, I'm coming in. So that's today. I'm very excited. I'll give you guys maybe a little behind the scenes now. I'm going to do a whole video kind of breaking down the process and everything because I'm super proud of it and it's something that I want to share with all of you. So that will be coming very soon, but I guess you'll get a little sneak peek today. Let's go see the stuff. Oh my God, they look so pretty. It's so weird seeing them all in real life. It's so insane to see all of this happening right in front of your eyes. So Meg, these are the two colors for our, this is our colors here. That's so insane. They're like, these stations are so epic.
Or should we go slightly more neutral? Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see it actually like finally on live. Okay, major success. I'm on literal cloud 9. The team has killed it. Everything is on track. Our timelines are looking good. I think we're gonna hit the launch date. And I know you can't see it, but I cannot stop smiling. Wakey, wakey, vegan eggs and vegan bakey. Oh, I hate myself for saying that. Good morning, I'm grabbing my coffee. I haven't even brushed my teeth yet. You know when they feel a little questionable? Actually, oh my goodness, this has been revolutionary. This is not an ad, but I wish it was. So I had wanted an electric toothbrush for probably the last like 8 years, like one of those like fancy, high qual, dentist recommended kind of electric toothbrushes, but I just would always use just like a manual, like cheap toothbrush. And now I have this in my life, and this was the best gift ever. They had sent this to me. It's called Brush, I believe. It's spelled like brush, but with 2 U's, and it kind of looks like the Uber symbol. So I think it's supposed to be Brush. But this toothbrush, I have never felt the level of clean that I feel using this. And it was probably one of those things that I would have never bought, but now that I have it, I'm converted and would always like use this now. I could never go back. And yeah, I've just been feeling very passionate ever since I broke my tooth last week. I mean, technically it was my veneer. If you haven't seen that vlog, go watch it. It was a shocking day for me. But yeah, ever since I had my tooth incident, I've been back and just very passionate about oral hygiene. Love this. Would highly recommend. I don't know how I even just got into that. I didn't intend to share my personal toothbrush. I can't help but like just film at this angle. I'm so sorry. Y'all just know me. Okay, that's not gonna work. I feel like you all really have gotten to know me just much better over the past few months, and we're on this level, you know? Anyway, today's a Friday. I'm very excited. I'm actually going to take tomorrow and Sunday fully off. I'm gonna not even vlog. I just like want a little reset, a little recharge, and I'm just feeling good. Today I've got only like 2 big things that I have to shoot. I've got to shoot this makeup tutorial, which I'm very excited about, and actually a hair tutorial, which I'm also very excited about. So it's like 2 fun little tutorials today, and it should be a pretty good day. The last 4 days have been very, very busy, and today just seems very digestible. It's like, got some stuff to do, seems doable. Before I get going, I'm gonna do a little yoga, and I'm gonna hop in the shower and then start shooting. But y'all know how I feel about my little daily gratitude and my gratefulness journal. So, ooh, this is getting filled up. So actually, I used to do this 5-minute journal, which you all asked me where to get this, and I feel like it's literally sold everywhere, like in Indigo chapters, wherever you get books, they sell it online, which I do like these, and this is what I used for the longest time. But really, the daily prompts are all the same. They have little quotes or little daily challenges that differentiate. I don't know if that's a word. That sounds like a word. Whatever. But the daily prompts are all the same. So I had kind of gone through 2 of these books, and I was like, it's fine. I don't need to buy another book. Like, I kind of get the vibe now. I'll just do it on my own in like just a regular journal. So I had been doing that. And then again, the magic mail, I'm telling you, these are the days when I feel so lucky that I get to receive PR from brands, because I see this all the time. I am not inherently a cool person at all. Like, I don't know what's trendy. I just kind of like do my own thing, and whatever, it is what it is. It is the people around me and all of these amazing brands that I feel like keep me cool and keep me trendy, because they know the coolest new items, or like, I don't know, all of these fun epic things that I would never even think to like look up or even know to want. And oftentimes they'll include them with like their mailers or their products, because I mean, the reality is the world of PR, they just want you to be excited about their product or their box. So if they put fun little journals and stuff in, maybe you'll post about it, I guess. I mean, that's a very simplified way to explain PR mailers, and that's not the whole scope of it. But what I'm trying to say is that this also arrived in a PR mailer, and I was like, you know what? This is exactly what I needed in my life. So I think actually I'm gonna just start the proper 5-minute journal again and go back to this. It also is just nicer. I was just like, I have so many notebooks, I didn't need to buy a new book, but whoa, it seems like there's more. Was my old book? Did it have all this reading off the top? Oh, I think this is maybe a newer version of it. My identity statement. Write your identity statement. Okay, done and done. I'll see you later. Ah! Oopsie. Okay, look number 1 done. I'm actually very into this makeup. This will be over on my Instagram, so if you want a little tutorial, go look over there. Now it is time for a little lunchtime. I was watching, this is like the epitome of my life, watching Kevin O'Leary as I do my makeup. I have this problem where I can't just do one thing at one time. Like, I can't just sit in silence and do my makeup. I want to be watching something or learning something. This is how to get rich investing in things you love.
Anyways, I'm gonna have a little lunch now. I don't know what my vision is right now. I'm just so happy it's Friday. I'm so excited for this weekend. The spark is back in me, y'all. Wow, umbrella lights just make me feel like I'm doing something important. I can't explain it. Okay, wow, done and done. I just got like 3 things off of my bucket list. What a great Friday. A software update is required to connect to Little Nugget. No, I'm sick of these updates. I'm done updating things. My phone is so slow. My phone is called Little Nugget if you didn't know that. Little Nugget. It's always so funny if I'm like, I don't know, literally perfect example. On set the other day, had to airdrop something and they're like, oh, what's your phone? And I'm like, oh, it's Little Nugget. Ugh, yeah, probably should change that. Anyways, with all of this great success and productivity of a Friday, I also just realized that I still have another major to do tonight. Tor was texting me and we're actually gonna be away next weekend. I'm really excited. We're doing a little staycation. Well, not really a staycation. We're actually gonna go to an Airbnb. It'll be a really great time and a good kind of way to unplug. You'll see that in next week's vlog. But in anticipation of that, we are filming an extra episode of the podcast, just that way we're ahead and we don't fall behind. So she's like, you're coming to my house in an hour, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. We said we were gonna do that. So I am gonna go get changed and head over to Tor's house, probably order some dinner while we're there because that will be necessary at that time. What a week. Everyone watching, give yourself a pat on the back. Even if your day or week wasn't productive, you know what? That's okay too. The vlog has seen now 2 potty talks in 1 week. We're just really getting stuff done.
We are working.
Go in front of the tree, look at us. Okay, we just finished filming another episode of the pod, and we actually have a little virtual event tonight. We're getting a tarot card reading, which Tori is a little scared of.
I'm freaked, guys. I am scared. They're gonna tell me some shady stuff.
But they also just sent along, oh my god, is this like a vegan pizza? Look at vegan grazing board. Oh my god.
Wow.
Are they blessing me?
This is amazing.
This is so crazy. Okay, I'm gonna open up. I'll show you in a second. Gingerbread making kit.
Wow.
And there's a V on it. So is that vegan too?
They're all vegan.
Wait, that's crazy. Oh my god, this is also a vegan grazing board? Oh my goodness.
Holy
Wait, what? Look at this like vegan cheese. Oh my god, yo, this looks insane. Oh, we got some bread in here. Okay, so we've got vegan gingerbread and decorating in there. Bread, my favorite food group. Crackers. And then vegan cheeses. And a little grazing board. Look at all the veggies. This is so cute.
Like, these cards are very much about personal healing.
That's
actually.
so interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if that resonates at all, but yeah, this is like all about you kind of just understanding just how powerful your thoughts are. We have swords here, which is the suit of thinking, the mind, and words in the tarot.
Alexa, play Christmas music.
Oh my god, it is so windy out. It's also cold. There's nothing better than a Sunday night clean, a little reset day. I did all my laundry. I gave my house a really good deep clean. Like I brought out like the steel wool and was scrubbing the sink good. Just like going the extra mile, you know? But yeah, today was a good day despite it being literally like 22 miles per hour wind. The wind genuinely popped my glasses off and thank God I caught it. Can you still hear that outside? I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like, whoosh, like it's a little terrifying sometimes. I swear too, since my entire condo is like all windows, that the wind just like makes a crazier noise bouncing off the glass. It just sounds a little scary. So I actually brought up my suitcase. I am gonna be going on a little staycation. Kind of hate that word. But me and a few other girls in my bubble, like Tor, you've seen Tor on the vlog. We're gonna do a little 2-day staycation and we're actually, I mean, it's not really a vacation because we're all gonna be working in the day, but then we figured at night we could just kind of watch some Christmas movies, and the rest of us girls, we all like live alone and have been just working from home as well, so it'll be a really nice moment to just kind of hang out and reset. Bringing up my full-size suitcase from storage just felt like an absolute tease. I haven't actually used it for anything, obviously, in a hot minute. I'm gonna pack my Everlane bag as well. Actually, let me show you how good it matches with my suitcase. This is just a suitcase from Away. I've had this set, probably since 2017. I'm obsessed with my Away luggage. I treat it really rough, and this obviously gets like tossed in at the airplanes, but they're super durable and honestly just the best suitcases I've literally ever had. Let's get this backpack. Oh, I need a better storage solution. Guys, look at this color combo. It looks like it was meant to go together. Anyways, thanks for tuning in to another weekly vlog. We might be having the merch drop by the time the next vlog goes up. Maybe it's the next one. I'm confused because these vlogs come out like a week delayed, so I can't. It's too late on a Sunday for me to think of the calendar in my head. Either way, exciting things coming very soon. You know, if you're looking for some loungewear to be in, maybe just wait for something coming real soon. Just like stay tuned. That's all I'm gonna say. We're really only a week or so away, so I'm just so excited. Anyways, okay, we're just gonna say goodbye. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, following all the things. Give this a like. Leave me a comment down below. I hope you enjoyed this. And I hope you have a fabulous week. Whatever day of the week you're watching this on. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.